Hi, I'm Ryan Weinkauf, pig farmer here from Pipestone, Minnesota. I've been with Pipestone for over 15 years now. I've been a pig farmer for over 20 years. So we feed around 25,000 pigs every year. All wean-to-finish barns. I have 2 contract growers along with myself. And I have like 3 temporary employees or part-time guys that come help me load and power wash. We raise corn and beans here on the main farm with my dad. My dad helps. He's semi or mostly retired now, but he's around. I have a 5-year-old son, Jackson. He pretty much runs the show around here. He loves tractors and going out to the hog barn, especially when the pigs are small. He likes to go with chores with me every day, and it's amazing to have. I look, you start remembering back to your childhood then, like, oh, what was I doing then, you know? And then you start remembering. I can remember back to stuff when I was doing kindergarten, you know, and I'm 37 years old today, so that's a good memory. But, you know, so I want to do things that he'll remember, and he helps a lot already. He tries to help for a small little guy like that. But I hope that he wants to take it over someday, you know. That's kind of the driving goal, you know, keep going every day and getting a little bit bigger and expanding as well. Maybe he'll want to take it over, you know. So it's that's what I hope for. I started way back when I was actually in high school. My dad, he quit raising pigs. He did farrow to finish here in the main yard, 100 sows, and I would help with that. And then he quit there after about 99, and we kind of sat empty for a while. And then I got the itch to start doing something, you know. I had to do something. So I started buying feeder pigs when I was in high school, and I would feed out feeder pigs, and it kind of morphed into farrowing a little bit, and then I started doing some iso-wean pigs, and it just morphed into a lot of different things, and I kind of had an idea that I wanted to be a farrow to finish guy, and then had a relationship with Barry Kirkhart, and he was kind of itching at me to go build a barn and keep trying to talk me into it. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. And finally in 2007, I bit the bullet and I built a wean-to-finish barn. And that's where it all started, where we ended up today.
My name is Scott Vanderpool. I'm a veterinarian with Pipestone, and I have the joy of working with our family farmers in this swine world. I think Ryan does a really good job on individual pig care. He does a great job. He knows that the main goal is to start the pigs well. So he does mat feeding, he does individual care, he does sick pens, all the basic needs that you do to start pigs well. But also it's just the daily execution of finding those sick pigs and identifying and treating them. We also do records with Ryan as well, and we look at biological performances. We have used this recently. We sat down together and looked at these performance records and made opportunities and action plans and to execute them moving forward. So to me, Ryan uses that as a tool to become successful and to measure where he's at and where he needs to be and wants to be.
I've used all their stuff with record keeping, Pipestone's record keeping, the nutrition side, the grow finish side. I have the supervisors come out and just give me another set of eyes and pointers, and you know, everything is changing all the time. That, you know, they tell me to try this or try that, you know. So I use Grow Finish and then Big Stone Marketing. Use them since day one to market my hogs. The investment into Holstein was a no-brainer to me, you know, to look at where you could get at the end of the consumer's table. That's the avenue that I wanted to go down. If I did not have their resources, you know, I never would have been at where I am today, you know, because that's a huge undertaking and a skill level and a knowledge base that I don't have today, you know, even yet. But, you know, just with everything that all the services they provide to make me a better producer, and the opportunities that they make available to me, it makes makes everything. You need to have good pig care because at the end of the day, it comes down to dollars and cents, you know, and you gotta start off good, and you gotta maintain that through the whole group. And so you make money, you survive, you keep going to the next day. I like the challenge of it, you know, because every day you walk in the barn and who knows what you're gonna find. You know, pigs are smart animals, and they can get themselves into little situations that you're just like, how did this happen, you know? And so I like the challenge it gives every day. I like staying busy, and pigs are, you know, they can be a lot of work some days, you know. to keep everybody healthy, you gotta have good biosecurity. You gotta keep clean. You gotta be on top of every little issue that comes up. So if you got a little health challenge, like, if you got a little cough coming through, you better get after that, because you'll end up getting your whole herd sick, but sometimes you can't do anything about it. But if you kind of nip some of that stuff in the butt right away, it sure makes your day a lot easier. Some of the changes, we've expanded building sites where we have wean-to-finish barns, and we found out that, when you fill a site, we used to think it was you fill a barn, one day. Well, now it's fill the whole site, both barns within the same time period. You don't have two different age groups on a site, That was one thing I thought, I could get by and it would be okay. But after going through all the data and all the numbers, you can just see when you brought the new pigs onto those sites, you had an issue come in.
Not only does he a big part of his operation here, but also the community. He also helps assist in teaching a class at our company and allowing them to come out to his operation in pig school. And so it's really neat to see that he gives back to the community as well.
As a pig farmer, you're a bigger part of the community than what you think. With your barn being out there, you have employees, you're part of the whole organization of Pipestone, and you're part of the community. And to be part of that, you have to be active and give back and just help out where needed. If there's something that comes up, that we're going to help, because we're all in this together.
It's been a privilege working with Ryan and seeing the success that he has and the growth that he has. I've known Ryan for a long time, and just to see his operation and the growth that he has is tremendous. And it's a true epitome of a family farmer.